That's a heart. It's supposed to be anyway. So I hope everything's going well for you. This is Monday morning, April 6th, and this is college prep statistics. Okay, let's look last week. We had a couple of assignments. One was on the new addition rule, the general addition rule, where we had a Venn diagram. And the other was on the multiplication rule. It was a weather assignment. Very short. They should not have taken hardly any time. So this morning, all that got back to me with the answers, I tracked that on PowerSchool. So remember, we're in a 0, 1, and 2 grading system. So if you would check that out, if you didn't do it, I mean, you can still do it. Just go back to the videos and come back to me with an email. If you could email your answers, that would be great. That's kind of how I check for assignments. I know there are other ways of doing it, but that's the one that works for me the best. So let's have you email those, and I will check you off. And if you did it and it says P0, then email again. Somehow I missed it one way or the other, and I'll be happy to change the grade. We all clear on that? Okay, we want to move ahead today with a new probability rule, and it is called the conditional probability rule. Conditional. We'll just call it the conditional rule. So far, when we have talked about a probability, we were talking about the entire population. Now we're setting a condition. So if you remember this rule, you will be all set for this. You find the given, whatever is the given, goes on bottom, and that intersection with the given goes on top. All right? It's a simple rule, simple as that, given over intersection. Don't know if that's big enough. Let me pull ahead here and see. If you listen to me, even if you can't see really great what's on the board, I think you'll be fine. So we've got given over intersection. And today, what I would like to do is a perfect example of this is cards. So let's just use cards. And I was giving you these, this problem will come much more alive when you get some examples. So let me give you some examples, and I bet you're going to pick it up really quick. The first example is given that the card is red. So let's say that given card is red, what is the probability that it is an 8? Okay, that is my question for you. Given that the card is red, what is the probability that the card is an 8? So I'm going to use that formula, and I'm going to say given the card is red, how many cards? Well, first of all, why don't we just quickly write down over here that there are 52 cards, and you know half are red, or 20, let's even, rather than say half, let's say the amount. 26 are red, 26 are black, and there are 2 red suits, which are diamonds and hearts, and 2 black suits, which are spades and clubs. And there are king, jack, queen, and king of each suit. So there would be 3 in each suit. So there are 12 face cards. That is something we may need to know down the line. Okay, that gives our backdrop of what the cards are. Now let's get back to the question, okay? We said, given the card is red, what is the probability that it is an 8? Given, let's start like we're always going to do, start with the given. How many red cards are there? We already said up there are 26. 26. And so we don't care about the black cards anymore. They're out. We don't care about them. We only care about those red cards. So I'll write even red down here. How many of the red cards are 8s? Now you might jump and say there are 4 8s, but I would caution you because 2 of those 8s are black and we want red. So it would be 2 over 26. 2 divided by 26 is, hold it, 2 divided by 26 is about 7.6%, 0.076. Okay, so that's one. Let's do some more, just so we all feel like we've got it really well. I'm going to erase the board now, other than the rule, and let's do some more. And I will put the formula here, over here a little more. Remember, it is the intersection over given. Start with the given, then go to the intersection. Okay, here's another problem. Given that the card is a face card, so given that it's a face card, do a little shorthand. Given face card, some things never change, huh? Whether we're in class or not. Me spelling wrong. Given that it's a face card, what is the prob that it is a club? Okay, so we're going to start with the given. Always don't start with the other things, start with the given. So given that's a face card, and I already told you there are 3 face cards in each suit, so that would give us a total of 12. Of those 12, how many are clubs? I think if you count just the jack, queen, and king of clubs, there would be 3. So 3 out of 12 is a good old 25% or 0.25. Starting to feel it? All right, let's try another one. Let's see if we can make it a little different. Let's do this one. Given that it is a club, given club, what is the prob that is a face card? Okay, this is tricky because you might say you just gave that problem. But no, I worded it different in the other time. Let's use the formula. Stick right with the formula. Given that it is a club, how many clubs are there? 13. What is the probability that it is a face card? We already said there were 3 there, 3 out of 13. So 3 divided by 13 is 23%. So it's close to the same as the other one, but not the same. Okay, are we feeling good? Let's try another one here. I want to make sure that you got it. Okay, how about given let me think up a good one. Given that it's an ace, what is the probability that it is a club? This one's easier. Given that it's an ace, what is the probability that it's a club? Let's start with the given. Given that there's an ace, there are 4. How many clubs are there? Ace of clubs. 1. 25%. Okay? So I don't think you're ever going to get confused as long as you start with a given and you say, I don't care about the rest of the population. I don't care about the rest of the cards of the population. I only care about what is given. And from them, what is the intersection? Okay, we good? All right, why don't, I think you got it. I think that's where we're at. Why don't I give you a few to respond back to me? Now, like I said, these assignments don't take very long. So the quicker you get them right back to me, the better. So let's do number 1. We're going to go given and probability. I'm going to do a little shorthand. Let's say it's given that it's red. What is the probability that it's a 6? 2. Oh, given that it's a face card, what is the probability that it's red? 3. Given, let's try, given it is a club, what is the probability that it's a face card? And we'll do one more. 4. Given that it is a black card, what is the probability that it is a king? Okay, there are 4 problems that I would think would not only take you a few minutes, and it's a good way for us to keep checking in. So once again, this is the format I want to use the rest of the year. That was a slip. I don't know if it's the rest of the year, but rest of April anyway. Just a little skill of the day, and I show you some examples, and then I give you a few problems just very similar to what we did, and you get back to me with them. Okay, so that's the assignment, and we'll have maybe a couple more this week, and we'll do it a week-by-week basis. Okay, I wish you a good day, and see you later. Bye.